Good morning, March 25th, 2026, day 25 of the U.S.-Iran war. Yesterday, President Donald Trump shocked the world again. He claimed the United States and Iran have been having very good and productive conversations, and that they have reached major points of agreement, including Iran never getting a nuclear weapon. He announced a 5-day pause on all strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure. Markets loved it. Oil prices dropped sharply below $100 a barrel. Stocks jumped. For a few hours, it felt like the war that started on February 28th might finally be heading toward an end. But Iran hit back hard and fast. Iranian officials, including Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, said clearly, no negotiations have been held with the U.S. The Foreign Ministry called Trump's statement fake news, designed to manipulate oil prices and buy time for more military pressure. Today, new reports say the Trump administration has sent Iran a detailed 15-point ceasefire plan through back channels, possibly via Pakistan. The plan reportedly includes a temporary 1-month ceasefire, dismantling parts of Iran's nuclear program, freezing its ballistic missile activities, and fully reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Yet, even as Trump talks about a deal, Iranian missiles and drones are still flying toward Israel. Israeli jets are still striking targets deep inside Iran. Fighting has not stopped for a single day. So, the big question on everyone's mind right now is this. Trump says deal is done. Iran says it's fake. Who is lying? In this video, we break it down with facts, timelines, and what it really means for the future of this dangerous war. No spin, just the truth as we know it on March 25th. Transition, animated timeline from Feb 28 to March 25. Let's go back and see how we reached this confusing moment. It all started on February 28th, when the US and Israel launched a massive joint operation to cut the head off the snake. They killed Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei and many top commanders. The goal was simple. Remove the leadership, collapse the regime, and control the oil. Iran did not collapse. Within hours, the IRGC closed the Strait of Hormuz. Oil prices exploded. Iran launched wave after wave of missiles and drones, now over 70 waves. On March 8th, Mojtaba Khamenei, son of the killed leader, was named the new supreme leader. He has still not appeared publicly. For 24 straight days, the war was brutal and non-stop. Then came Trump's 48-hour ultimatum on March 21st. Fully open the Strait of Hormuz, or we will obliterate your power plants, starting with the biggest ones first. Iran responded by threatening to close the strait permanently and target energy infrastructure across the entire Gulf region. The world held its breath. Then just hours before the deadline, Trump posted on Truth Social that productive conversations had taken place. He ordered a 5-day pause on power plant strikes. Yesterday, March 24th, he went even further. He told reporters that Iran wants to make a deal very badly, and that there are major points of agreement, especially no nuclear weapons for Iran. He also hinted that U.S. envoys, including Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, have been talking to a respected Iranian figure. But Iran's response was immediate and firm. No talks, no dialogue, no deal on the table. Today, March 25th, we have fresh reports that the U.S. has formally sent a 15-point ceasefire proposal to Iran. According to sources, it includes a 1-month temporary ceasefire, Iran agreeing never to build nuclear weapons, freezing or dismantling parts of its enrichment program, stopping ballistic missile attacks for the duration of talks, fully reopening the Strait of Hormuz to all shipping, and other security guarantees. The proposal was reportedly delivered through third parties, including Pakistan. Iran has not officially responded to the 15-point plan yet, but its public position remains the same. No direct negotiations with the U.S. while the war continues. Split screen, Trump speaking versus Iranian officials denying. So who is telling the truth? Trump's side says, we are in real talks. We have major points of agreement. Iran called us because they want a deal. That's why we paused the power plant strikes. If things go well this week, we can end this war. Iran's side says, there have been no talks. Trump is lying to calm the oil markets and look strong. We are not negotiating while American and Israeli bombs are still falling. Any real proposal must come through proper channels and respect Iran's sovereignty. Some analysts believe the truth is somewhere in the middle. There appear to be back-channel messages happening through countries like Pakistan, Qatar, Oman, and Egypt. Indirect outreach, yes, but no face-to-face or official negotiations yet. Iran is willing to listen to serious proposals that protect the regime, but it is not ready to sit down directly with the U.S. while strikes continue. Meanwhile, the fighting has not slowed down. On March 24th and today, Iranian ballistic missiles again penetrated Israeli defenses, injuring hundreds in several cities. Israel carried out fresh waves of strikes on IRGC targets in Tehran and other provinces. Blackouts and power issues are being reported in parts of Tehran. The 5-day pause only applies to strikes on Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure. Regular military strikes by the U.S. and Israel are continuing. This creates a very strange situation. Diplomatic talk on one side, bombs falling on the other. Show oil price chart. Sharp drop after Trump announcement, then partial recovery after Iran denial. Markets are confused too. After Trump's announcement, Brent crude fell from over $114 to below $97. Today, it has climbed back toward $100 as Iran's denial created uncertainty again. Global leaders are watching closely. The IEA has warned that this conflict is already worse than the 1973 and 1979 oil shocks combined. 40 energy facilities across 9 countries have been damaged. Pause for emphasis. The next 5 days are critical. If real talks begin, even indirect ones, there's a small chance this war could wind down. But if Iran continues to deny any dialogue and keeps launching missiles, or if Israel refuses to slow its campaign, the pause could collapse and we could see the most dangerous escalation yet: direct U.S. strikes on Iranian power plants. That would plunge 90 million Iranians into darkness and likely trigger Iranian retaliation against Gulf states, a nightmare scenario for the entire world economy. Right now, on March 25th, 2026, we have 2 completely different stories being told. Trump says a deal is close. Iran says it's all fake. Someone is not telling the full truth.